Neither me nor this lovely fellow here are ever going to be winning any prizes for endurance mountain biking. This body takes an awful lot of energy to get up the hills. But what if I went riding every day for a whole month? How much do you think my endurance would improve? Would I be able to stay motivated for a whole 30 days? And would I still love mountain biking by the end of it all? Well, I guess there really is only one way to find out. So let's head down into the pain cave and set a baseline for my fitness. And as expected, this middle-aged mountain biker isn't setting any records. For our first ride, we're going to go to the top of that hill up there and do my favourite descent. Now I know what some of you are thinking. You're thinking to yourself, he's riding an e-bike, that's never going to get him into shape. But if I really pound the pedals all the way, it gets the pulse up for sure. Oh, there we go. Top of the climb. Ooh. God, I love this trail. Over the stump. Careful not to get decapitated. And then down the steps. Boom, boom, boom. Drop in. Yeehaw. Whew. E-bikes aren't heavy really. It's all a myth. Whoever said that to you, they're lying. Day 2. And I found some friends. In your own time. Don't worry, we got all the time in the world. No rush. Yeah, baby! After you, sir. That's something you don't get to see on all these YouTube videos. The amount of time someone pushes back up the hill because the battery ran out halfway down the trail. Ho, 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 ho.
Nice!
Oh. Ho, there we go. Day 2 in the bag. Catch you tomorrow. Day 3, and things are already getting serious because somebody forgot to wash their bike stuff. So we're going to have to raid the dirty washing for some smellies. My partner in crime today is Stephen, and anyone that follows the channel regularly will know that he is a firm follow cam favourite, so should be in for a good ride. What's the point coming out with a younger rider if you're not going to get him to pull you up the hill? Go on! Now that's a trail obstacle you don't often see. Someone is not interested in moving. What's the riding like today, Stephen?
All right.
What, you're not going to bunny hop it? And I used to be so impressed with your biking skills. Day 3 done, but there's still one very important job left to do. How I love the smell of freshly washed lycra in the morning. It's work day today, so I got up super early to give myself enough time to get some work done and smash out a lap on the first ever trail I rode here in Switzerland. These days I tend to just use it as an e-bike uphill trail, but back in the day this was a real challenge. So although I started mountain biking in my teens, I actually had probably about a 10-year break. Went to university, discovered some of life's other pleasures. When I first moved to Switzerland, I pretty soon realised how many trails there were in the area, and it instantly got me to thinking that, hey, I should get back into mountain biking. And that was now 17 years ago. Okay, God, I remember back in the day when I first came down here, this was the massive challenge. Can we get down that section? I can ride it and talk to you at the same time. How things have changed. So if you're interested in seeing where my 30-day challenge takes me, I'll be posting all of these rides on Komoot and a daily update on Instagram. Day 5, and today is going to be all about first world problems. Where am I going to find the energy and motivation to go cycling after a day of skiing? As predicted, after a day skiing, my legs are toast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the e-bike out and go and visit my buddy Christoph. Obviously, I wasn't going to just take the road to Christoph's house. We're going to have to catch a couple of trails on the way. So there was a very good reason why I came to Christoph's. Electrolyte replacement therapy. With my electrolytes fully replenished, I decided to head home. And then this happened. It's interesting, I rarely come down here anymore. I found a new way down from town, down to town. Oh, a badger! Look at him! Oh, hello fella. Oh, I reckon I frightened the life out of him. Sorry buddy. It's nice to see you though. Day 6, and welcome to the motivational doldrums. This is truly one of the strangest of sensations. I've never felt like it before. I think I might have e-bike guilt. All along I was planning to take the e-bike out today after having the big day yesterday. But when it came down to it, I couldn't bring myself to get it out. Time for a little reward. Other animals. There we go. We've just come all the way down from the top of there, along and out there. There's an interesting fact for you. That building over there is the shooting range. The targets are directly in front of the trail we've just ridden. And they put gates on the trail now, so whenever they're shooting, the trail's closed. But it used to be a case that you could ride along that trail and you had that very, very strange, disconcerting feeling of hearing shots being fired in your direction. Oh, e-bike envy. It seems that e-bike guilt is only a temporary affliction. There are a lot of very cool things about living on a hill. This is most definitely not one of them. Day 7, and today we're going e-bike turbo all the way, baby. So the weather forecast says it's going to start raining this afternoon, and that means that my best option today for a dry ride in the daylight is to head out over my lunch hour. Yoo-hoo! You ride for any time around here, you're going to get used to riding steps. And this trail has 2 sets. The second one is even steeper than the first. There we go, week 1 in the bag. It's been pretty good. Motivation's been a little bit of an issue on occasion, but every time I've got out, it's been awesome. Thanks for coming along. Stay safe. I'll see you next week.